Hello everyone and welcome to today's gaming test, and for today we have the OPPO Find X8 Pro. Now this phone is interesting because OPPO has been not releasing the Find series in the global market for like 2 generations, I think, 2 or 3 generations, I can't remember, but anyway, we now have it in the global market, which is excellent because more competition in the market is always better. And this phone, why I'm doing a gaming test is because this phone is using the Dimensity 9400 chipset. So I'm just gonna go through the specs for you guys here. So device info HW, and as you can see here, this phone is using the Dimensity 9400. So a quick introduction on this chip in particular. It is made out of triple clusters of CPUs. So we have one high-end core for performance, and then 3 mid-tier cores, and then 4 more quote-unquote efficiency cores, which is the Cortex A720. So they don't even have the Cortex A520, I suppose that's what they're gonna call it. So this is in line with what they had for the 9300. There is no efficiency core at all. So if we look at the family of cores, the Cortex X925 is the current highest end cores from ARM, and then the Cortex X4 is the previous generation's highest end cores, and the A720, if I'm not wrong, is also the previous generation's core, because the latest one is A725, I think. I can't really remember the name. Maybe I'll leave it on the screen here for you guys to see, but yeah, I even attended ARM's keynote during Computex. I should know this, but I just can't remember them because there are way too many names and numbers. Then for the screen, this phone is using a slightly higher resolution of 2780 by 1264. Memory, we have 16 gigs of LPDDR5X or 5T. Interesting, maybe it is fast, I don't know, but it shouldn't matter here because 5X or 5T, your loading speed is gonna be real quick. And then for internal storage, we have 512 gigs here, and the battery is 5910 milliampere hours. Yeah, that's about it. So now let's hop into a game because all of the setup process is to be done in the game. So we'll head to Genshin Impact first. So before we proceed with anything, I'll show you the setup process. For every game, we'll head into this menu here, which you can just drag in from this little thing. So you drag in, then you have this menu. You can scroll here, enable Pro Gamer mode, which is meant to boost the performance, and then you can scroll all the way down. Shut up. You can scroll all the way down, enable system status. Then you can see FPS, GPU, and CPU utilization. I didn't expect it to be 100%, but okay. Yeah, and then we can head into here, go to here, and then we can go to graphics, and this is the graphical settings that I'm using. Everything at the absolute highest and 60 FPS. So let's proceed with the gaming test. Now I'm not sure what to do because kind of done with today. I think we'll go farm some domain, right? It's a bit unfortunate that the taco stat doesn't work for Android 15, so I can't show you the temperature. I think I'm in the wrong domain. Nah, I don't want to farm this domain.
How dare you! One with nature. Hear the echoes of the valley. Silence. The wind knows.
So I really have no idea what I should do. Probably doing some puzzles and whatnot would be the best choice. So let's head back here, maybe somewhere here, I don't know.
Alright. The wind knows it. That was quick.
Strike my silence! Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
Into the wind.
Come on! Show me your courage!
This fast. Run with nature. Alright. That was quick.
Forget it! Abandon.
Oh, damn. I don't have much time, but okay, let's go do it then.
Settle down!
Stop that! The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call. Letting great names echo.
Let my name echo in song!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Damn, these enemies are hard.
Settle down! Bow your head.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Let the legends rain boil.
Let the world come alive!
Settle down! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Strike a pose!
Wind strike. Into the wind. So many
Nope,
regrets.
bad timing.
Great names echo! Time to shine!
This
What?
is the end.
Yo.
Settle down. Justice is blind. Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Strike a pose!
Overall frame rate on Genshin Impact for this phone in particular is actually very good, no problems at all. And one thing that I did realize is that even though the GPU, CPU utilization kinda high as reported here, the frame rate is always near 60. It rarely drops below 55, somewhere around there as far as I can see. And even the temperature on this phone is not that hot. Actually, I have already tested, and the thermal limit for this phone is only at like 41 degrees Celsius at most. It's very low, but even with such a low thermal limit, it can still perform very well in the game, which I'm perfectly happy with. If we just check the temperature here, we can see it's only at 39. No wonder my hand feels barely hot. So if we use the thermal camera, we can see the surface temperature as well. So let me just take it out first. Again, we don't really know what's the render resolution of the game on this phone, but either way, looks good. The performance is real nice as well, real consistent, so no problems overall. If we use our thermal cam, we can see the hottest part should be somewhere here, which is where the chipset should be located, unless they move it somewhere else, and we can see it's about like 41 something degrees Celsius, which is very cool. So no problems at all. And then somewhere around the bottom here, it is also at about 38. Actually very balanced temperature overall. It's very nice, very low. So around the middle is also quite hot, like 40.5, somewhere around there, which is very acceptable. Then at the back, we can see here is about 36. Middle part is also about 36.5. No, it's rising, but around the middle here is like 38.4. Camera bump, yeah, the camera bump being so huge, it's gonna be a thermal insulator because there's a lot of layers that the chipset has to pass through before dissipating out heat from the camera modules, and since it takes up such huge space, it will negatively impact the temperatures as well. But then again, because this chip doesn't even thermal throttle, so it's not a problem. And we can see here, camera bump is like what, 35 degrees Celsius, 36. It's really cool in comparison with the whole phone. So overall, hottest temperature is like less than 42 degrees Celsius. This chip is amazing. Again, not sure what's the render resolution, but either way, it's impressive. And now for Zenless Zone 0. Again, we have to do this again because every game seems to reset the settings. So for this game, I haven't done my dailies yet, so I will do that right now. Oh, I need to show you what settings we're using first. So for settings, you go custom. This game's high isn't actually the highest, so you have to manually make it to the highest. So everything highest, 60 FPS. And here we shall test it out.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. The owls.
Yay, claim everything.
Your weak spot. Whoa. Take this. Out of the way. Alrighty. At your service.
The frame rate consistency is real good here, so I'm very impressed.
trouble moving. I see. You're unexpected.
Less than 3 minutes. Another very good run. Again, very good frame rate consistency for Zenless Zone 0 even at the highest possible graphical settings. Not sure what's the render resolution, but real good, real smooth. So no complaints either way. Let me claim everything. We need to do one more test, which is quite painful to do on mobile, and that is actually to do the 9V. Is that how you say it?
You should rethink. Let's make this quick. The final act begins now. No escape.
Yeah. There is a frame dip just now, real intense, but yeah.
Here's a taste of the abyss. Hurts, don't it?
For this fight in particular, we can reach above 50 FPS most of the time, which is real good because this fight is real intense. I mean graphically intense. And also kinda intense as in the characters have to do a lot of things. Sure, why not?
No escape. Press the advantage. The final act begins now. Catch him off guard.
I hate this boss.
Let's make this quick. Where's the advantage? Here's a taste of the abyss.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of damage. Frame rate is definitely not 60. It's like 50 something all the time. Still very good, honestly speaking, because usually those kind of intensive fights will definitely drain a lot of power, as in very demanding. But either way, works fine. I'm happy. I think I have to take the temperature once more because the phone does feel like it is a lot hotter. But yeah, 41 degrees Celsius on this game right now. So if we take the temperature once more, we can see the bottom side here is like 40 degrees Celsius. Middle part 42.5, 40 something. Then the top here, yo, refresh. Also about 41 point something. Yeah, the middle part is like 42. Okay, that's interesting. Then what about the back side? The back middle part is at 40. This part is at 37, 38 at the bottom. Camera bump around that is 40, but the camera bump itself is about 40, 39 point something. Nah, about 37 point something. Okay, that's interesting. So again, overall 41 degrees Celsius on a chip is very, very low, all things considered. As you can see here, 41 degrees Celsius, it's very low, very, very low, because a lot of other phones can reach like 47. So 47 is more like the standard thermal limit, but 41 degrees Celsius is considered very, very low. Now for PUBG Mobile, I'm only gonna be here for a short while. I'll just show you the graphical settings available. So you can see here, we do have smooth extreme, but we have to go to the lowest graphical settings, which again, this phone, there will be no problems. Just PUBG being PUBG, they don't enable the graphical setting for you, as in you cannot go for anything higher than smoothest to go for ultra extreme frame rate, because this game is just not that optimized. So, oh, I need to do this as well. 120 FPS, but we won't be able to go 120 FPS consistently because PUBG is not optimized at all. So you know what, let's just jump here. There's really nothing to see here in PUBG because this phone, actually any modern high-end phones from a few years ago will have no issues handling PUBG Mobile. They really need to update the game because it's been the same for many years. So yeah, 120 FPS, but you won't be able to get it consistently at 120 FPS because game optimization issues or lack thereof. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the next game. So for COD Mobile, here are the settings that we are gonna use. Ultra frame rate means that we have to go for medium graphical quality. Kinda unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Frame rate is 120 FPS for everything. And here are all of the settings that we are using. So practically turning on everything to the maximum as much as possible. Super resolution is very important, so we are gonna leave that on. And then I'm just gonna do this system status, yay. And you can see the chipset temperature has dropped even further, 39 degrees Celsius.
Stealth chopper inbound. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours.
Yeah, real good frame rates at super resolution. No problems at all. So real good. And now for COD Warzone, you have to use custom graphical preset and then you can max out everything. Uncapped frame rate is because I just want to see how much it can achieve for this game in particular. So let's hop into a game, and not sure what kind of game mode we should try.
Zombie Royale. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh,
Be advised, we're halfway to infestation. Keep targeting undead threats.
Be advised, your teammate has been marked as a high-value target. Keep them secure.
Infestation levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon. Infestation is active. Undead threats incoming.
So far, 6.
Dead will be rising soon.
Your teammate was taken out. Contract failed.
Locate antivirus to cure your infection.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Infestation complete. Undead are returning to the war zone.
Oh god.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocation.
Infestation at 50%.
You know what? I'm not gonna continue COD Warzone. Works well. It's 60 FPS, so no problems there. For Mobile Legends, again, I'm also not gonna stay here for long because I'm just gonna show you. This game, you have ultra frame rate, ultra graphics, all of these good stuff. So this phone will have no problems handling all of that. So I'm just gonna show you graphical settings and I'm gonna go to the next game. So CarX Street is also another one of those games that I'm not really gonna try much. So maxed out graphics and you just drive around and see how things go. I know in our YouTube watch time, whenever this game comes up, a lot of you guys just skip to the next game. So yeah, I know this game isn't the most appealing to many people, but sometimes games like this really do stress out the phone a lot. Nice, consistent, no problems. There are some audio losses. Not sure what's going on. Maybe it's a game issue because CPU utilization isn't exactly 100% anyway, but frame rate really consistent, really nice overall. So let's go to the next one. And now for Wuthering Waves, after a very long time of updating, we have the game at maximum graphical settings. They asked me if I want auto FPS. Auto FPS, technically, they automatically adjust your FPS by just adjusting your settings and whatnot. I'm not gonna do that And FSR is some sort of upscaling tech. This will definitely help in terms of your frame rates, but I will just leave it on because if it's there, why not? So let me do this. And let's just walk around. No, we should fight the boss. I'm not sure if we should fight this boss. How many maps do we have? Oh. Nah.
Fully senses tingling. Here comes Encore. This is so much fun. Going against wind, the fruit of evolution. Life is in everything. Let the winds roar. No one picks on Encore's friends. This is so much fun. Leave me alone. Perfect. Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Poise attack. You're it. Right. The fruit of evolution. This is so much fun. Oopsie daisy. The fruit of evolution. Oopsie daisy. Shape the shapeless. Oh.
If I play this game badly, then please don't blame me because I don't actually play this game.
This is so much fun! Here comes Encore! Let me be your blade. Different! Here we go again! Going again. Life is in everything. Let me be your blade. Okay. Storm, hear my command. Ha! The fruit of evolution. Please behave! Ha! Into Woolly's belly you go! This is so much fun! You're it! Woolly battling! Leave me alone! Watch out! The fruit of evolution. Shape the shapeless. Woolly's attack. This is so much fun. You're in for it now. Here comes Encore.
Very consistent frame rate, no problems at all. The phone is definitely a bit more warm. So we can see the temperature now is 41 degrees Celsius. That is the thermal limit for this phone, which is actually very, very low. We'll also go and unlock that waypoint because why not? Just fly around.
Time for Encore's aerial recon.
Why is this game's volume so loud?
This is so much fun. Woohoo! This is so much fun.
Very consistent frame rate, above 50 FPS all of the time. Then if we see the temperature, 41 degrees Celsius. This is amazing. I just have to say that this is actually amazing because 41 degrees Celsius, that's the thermal limit and we're getting such performance. Granted, we don't know what's the render resolution, but it does look very nice. So, amazing. I'm happy. So for War Thunder, this is what we're gonna do. Maximum high, blah blah blah, everything. TAA for just traditional anti-aliasing. We could use this, but I think it is not as taxing as TAA, but I'm here to stress everything, so I'm just gonna max out everything. So let's go to a game. The frame rate is pretty much the same as what we had on the 9300 plus, because when ray tracing is involved in a game, yeah, the frame rate is definitely not as good as without ray tracing. That's what I'm gonna say, yes. Oh, I still believe that the in-game frame rate reporter is wrong, because it does feel closer to 60 more than anything else, but either way it is still very consistent and smooth, so no problem here, which I like. Oh goddamn. I just want to say that the ray tracing experience here with this game is actually better than the Snapdragon 8 Elite. That's interesting, because I do know that the 8 Elite seems to have downgraded their ray tracing performance, but that's a story for another day. So that is the gaming performance of the brand new OPPO Find X8 Pro with the Dimensity 9400. I'm genuinely very impressed with the Dimensity 9400. Even though they didn't boast superb, magnificent performance and whatnot, but what this phone can do is amazing. I mean, we play games and also download some updates for nearly like 1.5 hours, actually 1 hour and 45 minutes here. But the battery drain is only from 100% to 71 across various games, of course. I'm impressed. The Immortalis G925 MC12 GPU is always reported to be running at 100%, but from what we have tested here, the performance is really good. Thermal limit at 41 degrees Celsius, we can get such performance is truly amazing, because usually we can only get such performance when we are hitting the thermal limit of around 47 degrees Celsius on the 8 Gen 3 and the likes. So I am very impressed. Even with such a low thermal headroom, we can still get such performance. Very impressive Dimensity 9400. So if you want to watch our gaming test for the Snapdragon 8 Elite on the ROG Phone 9, which I have this one. This is the Snapdragon 8 Elite ROG Phone 9. If you want to watch the gaming test for this phone, then I will leave the link down in the description below, or at the end screen here. So we'll see you guys in the next video where we test even more phones, because for whatever reason every brand just decided to launch their next generation devices in November. So it's even faster than what we had last time. So yeah, busy times ahead.